Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Today we are going to go on an adventure and explore Arizona's outdoors. Arizona is in the southwest United States. There's daily nonstop air service on various air carriers from multiple gateway cities, a few noted here, to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Driving to Arizona is also convenient as well. As you can see. It is only 4.5 hours from Las Vegas and about 6 hours from Los Angeles. Arizona is divided into 5 regions noted here. Arizona has 22 national parks and monuments, 6 national forests, 35 state parks, and 22 American Indian communities. Our 3 national parks include Grand Canyon National Park, Petrified Forest National Park, and Saguaro National Park. In addition, Arizona has the most IDA designated dark sky communities and parks of any other state or country, 17 to be exact. Throughout the state, outdoor activities and adventure are endless with hiking, biking, kayaking, whitewater rafting, and bouldering, just to name a few. Here's a map that outlines Arizona's national and state parks for reference. Let's begin by exploring the northern Arizona region. Up first, we have the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The canyon is 1 mile deep, 277 miles long, and 18 miles wide. The entrance to the south rim of Grand Canyon National Park is from the town of Tucson, which is about a 3.5-hour drive from Phoenix. There are tons of things to do at the Grand Canyon National Park, such as motorized tours, scenic drives and air tours, hiking trails, guided hiking tours, camping, and whitewater rafting. If you plan on hiking or camping overnight, permits are required. They're around $10 each. Often, people confuse Grand Canyon West with Grand Canyon National Park. Grand Canyon West is not a national park. It is located on Hualapai tribal land. At Grand Canyon West, you can experience the skywalk, zip lining, horseback riding, and whitewater rafting as well. The Hualapai River Runners offer 1-day, 2-day, and 5-day whitewater rafting tours, and motorized and paddle boat rentals for self-guided tours. Be sure to check out GrandCanyonWest.com for more information and packages. Canyon de Chelly is located in northeastern Arizona on the Navajo Nation. It is known for its rugged beauty, history, and Navajo culture. The 84,000-acre monument sits at an elevation of 5,500 feet and showcases impressive ancient ruins built into the steep sandstone canyons. The canyon walls also display ancient petroglyphs and pictographs. From the canyon floor, the towering monolith of Spider Rock stands 800 feet above the canyon floor and is regarded as the center of Navajo universe, making this a sacred place to the Navajo people. There are tons of things to do at Canyon de Chelly, such as taking drives on both north and south rims, which are above the canyon, and hiking to White House Ruins, the only public hike from White House Overlook. This hike is about a 2-hour round trip. Canyon tours are also an option and fees are required. You must hire an authorized guide to hike and horseback. Tours require a backcountry permit and authorized guides as well. You can also camp at the canyon at Cottonwood Campground. Fees are required and spots are available on a first-come, first-served basis. They do not take reservations. Guided Jeep tours are also another way to experience Canyon de Chelly. In fact, Jeep tours depart daily from Thunderbird Lodge in Chinle, so be sure to check out their website for options. Flagstaff is another great hub for adventure and home to Snowbowl, often referred to as Arizona's winter playground. Located on the majestic San Francisco peaks at 9,500 feet above sea level, Arizona Snowbowl lies just 14 miles outside of Flagstaff, 2 hours from Phoenix, and 70 miles from the Grand Canyon. Check out Snowbowl mid-November through mid-April. Snowbowl has 777 acres, 8 lifts, 40 runs, and 3 terrain parks with technical jumps, rails, and features. Intermediate and advanced will enjoy challenging trails with 2,300-foot vertical drops. Snowbowl is also home to the Grand Canyon Express, Arizona's first high-speed six-person lift, which rises 1,500 feet in less than 6 minutes. Arizona Nordic Village is also in Flagstaff. It is a premier cross-country ski location and consists of 25 miles of groomed cross-country paths. Hiking options are endless in Flagstaff as well. Flagstaff is home to the highest mountain in Arizona, Mount Humphreys, and is surrounded by Coconino National Forest, which provides the perfect backdrop for world-class hiking and biking and rock climbing. For suggested hiking trails of all levels, be sure to check out discoverflagstaff.com. In addition to hiking, Flagstaff has also been designated a silver level bicycle-friendly community by the League of American Bicyclists, one of only 180 communities nationwide. Here's a fun fact. There are 1.62 bicycles per household in Flagstaff, almost twice the national average. Flagstaff boasts 117 miles of bike lanes, and the Flagstaff Urban Trail offers more than 50 miles of shared pathways and trails throughout urban Flagstaff. Flagstaff is also home to Flagstaff Extremes Rope Course, which is a series of exciting outdoor physical challenges. The Treetop Adventure Course is an elevated obstacle course set in the Ponderosa Pines, securely suspended between the trees at 15 to 60 feet off the ground. Let's continue south to north central Arizona. At an elevation of 4,300 feet, here you'll find Sedona. Sedona is surrounded by red rock formations of spectacular beauty. Tourist activities include golfing, horseback riding, hiking, backcountry off-road tours, camping, mountain biking, air tours, fishing and picnicking, just to name a few. Be sure to check out sedonasecret7.com, which is a great resource for 7 different categories, such as hiking, biking, vistas, stargazing, picnics, arts and culture, and spiritual, and 7 different lesser-known options for each. Hiking and biking opportunities in Sedona are endless. There are over 400 miles of trails in Sedona, all of various levels. Please note that if you plan on hiking on the National Forest, you'll need a Red Rock Pass or equivalent to park at many trailheads. Oak Creek Canyon is also located in Sedona. It is a 14-mile long and narrow side canyon located within the Coconino National Forest. There are several campgrounds, picnic areas, and recreational areas within the canyon, all operated by the U.S. Forest Service. Other outdoor activities include swimming at Slide Rock State Park, one of the top 10 best state parks in America. Slide Rock State Park is a natural water slide along Oak Creek and is 7 miles north of Sedona on State Route 89A. Another unique hike or swimming hole in Sedona is Wet Beaver Creek. It is a relatively easy 3.5-mile hike, which brings you to a cliff jumping paradise. Fishing is also popular in Oak Creek. There are 49 fishable miles along the creek where rainbow trout, brown trout, largemouth and smallmouth bass, and catfish can be found. Of course, hiking the many trails leading into the side canyons or up the rim of the canyon is a popular activity in the area as well. Pink Jeep Tours, known as one of the most talked about off-road adventures in the Southwest, is also located in Sedona. Tour themes include rugged adventure, Native American history and culture, nature, geology, and panoramic vistas. If you're looking to quench your thirst in a unique way, be sure to check out the Classic Water to Wine tour from Verde Adventures. This tour offers adventure seekers the fun of kayaking along the Verde River with a stop along the way at Alcantara Vineyards. Let's explore the greater Phoenix area in central Arizona. The greater Phoenix area is full of different types of adventure, but golf is definitely at the top of the list. The greater Phoenix area is a worldwide top destination for golf and is home to nearly 200 golf courses. South Mountain Park and Preserve is also in this region. It is made of over 16,000 acres and one of the largest municipal parks in the United States. Here you can discover over 50 miles of trails to hike, bike, or horseback ride at your leisure. Northeast of South Mountain, you will find Scottsdale's McDowell-Sonoran Preserve, which is over 30,500 acres and has over 225 miles of multi-use trails as well. Scottsdale McDowell-Sonoran Preserve is the largest urban preserve in the US and fourth largest in the world. For the thrill seekers, hot air balloon rides are also popular. Take in a hot air balloon ride over the desert with unobstructed views of wild landscapes, and if you're lucky, desert wildlife. In the East Valley, you will find the Lower Salt River. The Salt River flows from east to west and connects 3 different lakes: Canyon Lake, Saguaro Lake, and Apache Lake. These lakes offer an oasis for boaters, action water sports, and visitors looking to cool off on the pockets of beach shoreline. You can also float or tube down the Lower Salt River, or even kayak and stand-up paddleboard. Keep your eyes out for the wild horses. Another adventure would be to take a day trip to the Upper Salt River, which is about 2.5 hours northeast of Phoenix. The Upper Salt River has more rapids per mile than any other Arizona river. Here you can experience numerous Class 3 rapids on one-day trips or Class 4 rapids on multi-day trips. It is also the earliest river season in the US and typically begins in early March. Let's continue our adventure south to Tucson in southern Arizona. Aravaipa Canyon is located in southern Arizona. Only 50 people are allowed in the canyon each day. You must have a permit for recreational use of the canyon. The canyon is made up of 19,410 acres of designated wilderness consisting of towering cliffs, flowing water, and a rich diversity of flora and fauna. Aravaipa Creek flows year-round, which is unusual in the desert. There are no designated trails, campsites, signs, or facilities within the wilderness boundaries. There are multiple side canyons, caves, outcrops, chimneys, and windows to explore along your way. Strong or destination hikers can traverse from end to end in 8 to 10 hours, while nature watchers, photographers, and those wanting to explore side canyons may take 1 or 2 nights. Cycling in Tucson is also world-renowned. Tucson is home to the Loop, which is 131 miles of paved bike lanes and trails that connect parks, trailheads, bus and bike routes, hotels, restaurants, and retail and entertainment areas. There's no beginning and no end. You can enter at any designated point along the Loop. The Loop is closed to motorized vehicles, so cyclists, pedestrians, and equestrians can enjoy freedom to roam. It's also friendly to leash dogs. Mount Lemmon is also a great area to bike ride. Mount Lemmon Highway is an epic ride and will rival some of the best climbs across the country. You start off at about 2,500 feet surrounded by saguaro cactus and mesquite trees and climb as high as 8,200 feet to pine tree vegetation and cool air. The road is in great shape with a bike lane for most of the ride. On the way down, there's no need for a bike lane because you'll be keeping up with traffic. Total distance is about 60 miles. There are so many things to do throughout the state, and hopefully this video will inspire your next adventure-themed trip to Arizona.
There are places here that defy the senses, daring you to believe the impossible. There can't be so much sky or so many stars. Even once you see it in person, you may still doubt it's real. Sometimes we wonder ourselves. Plan your Unreal Arizona getaway at unrealaz.com.
This concludes our destination training, but if you'd like more information, please visit our website, www.visitarizona.com, or check out our trade microsite as well, also noted here. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.